These are the big ideas and the types of questions that you're going to see on your quiz. So the first one is write a variable expression for each phrase. So y less than, remember less than you have to switch the order. So it's going to be 5 minus y. The product means multiply. Since you're multiplying m and n minus 2, we actually need to write n minus 2 in parentheses. How many feet are in y yards? So to convert yards to feet, we need to multiply by 3. Because 1 yard is 3 feet. 2 yards is 6 feet. That's why it's 3y is the answer. In the second part, tell whether each expression is a numerical expression or a variable expression. So if there's a variable in it, it's going to be a variable expression. So this one is a variable expression. This one is a variable expression. And this first one is numerical. So here are the variables right here. That's why these two are variable. Okay, to simplify, we need to use the order of operations, PEMDAS. Parentheses, then exponents, so look for the little 2's and 3's, and then multiply and divide from left to right, and then add and subtract from left to right. So the first thing is addition is going to come first. So it's 27 minus 12. 27 minus 12 is 15. So the answer is 15. Number 9, there's no parentheses, no exponents, so I'm going to multiply first. So it's 36, carry down the divide, 9 plus 5. Then I do 36 divided by 9, which is 4, copy down the plus 5. So the answer is 9. Make sure you're showing your work at each step. Okay, number 10, there's no parentheses, there's no exponents, there's multiplication, so I have to do 4 minus 2 plus 12. Then I add and subtract from left to right. So it's 2 plus 12. 2 plus 12 is 14, so the answer is 14. Number 11, I do in parentheses. So inside the parentheses, there's division first. I need to do division before adding, so it's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 11 divided by 2. Now you do 1 plus 2 plus 11, so it's 3 plus 11, which is 14, divided by 2. So it's 7. So the answer is 7. So make sure you're showing your work. Okay, I already started the first two. Evaluate means you need to plug in these numbers. If you see an X, put this 2 in. If you see a Y, put a 5 in. If you see a 9 or Z, put a 9 in. So the first one was 3, but there's an X. So instead of writing X, I'm going to write 2. Whenever I plug numbers in, plug them in parentheses. It will help later. So I have 3 times 2, which is 6, minus 4 is 2, so my answer is 2. Over here I have 3 times y, but y is 5, minus z, but z is 9, plus 10 times 2, because x is 2, divided by 4. After this, I do the order of operations, and I get 11 as my answer. Number 14, I plug y is 5, plus z, which is 9, divided by 3. So order of operations, I do division first. So it's 5 plus 3, which gives me 8 as my answer. In number 15, XYZ means I need to plug in 2, 5, and 9 on the top, all over 3. So this is the same thing as 2 times 5 times 9. So 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 9 is 90, 90 divided by 3 is 3. So the answer is 3. Okay, your job pays $9 per hour. Write a variable expression, so it's going to have a variable and an operation for your pay. So how much do you make if you work H hours? So if you work 1 hour, how much do you get paid? You get paid $9. If you work 2 hours, you're going to get paid $18. So what we're doing is we're taking the hours and we're multiplying by 9. So the expression is 9H. B, what is your pay if you work 26 hours? So let H be 26 hours. So this is no space in between, so it's 9 times 26. So I do 26 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry the 5 up here. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 5 is 23. So the answer is $234. And number 17, Joe bought a large soda that cost $3 and 4 hamburgers that cost $2 each. Write an expression, so it doesn't have to be a variable expression, for the cost of Joe's lunch. So he bought 1 soda that was $3, but then he bought 4 hamburgers at $2 each. So 4 times 2. So how much did he spend? Well, what is 3 plus 4 times 2? 4 times 2 is 8, so he spent $11 on lunch. Graph each set of numbers on a number line, then order them from least to greatest. So -6 goes on the left-hand side of 0, so -6 is right here. -4 is right here. 0 is at 0. 2 is right here at 2. So now you need to take these numbers from least to greatest. So you write them from left to right. The first number from left to right is -6, comma. The next one is -4, comma. The next one is 0, comma. And the last one is 2, comma. Okay, number 19. First, let's put them on the number line. Negatives are on the left-hand side of 0. So I label -7, -4, 1, 8. Now to write them from left to right, I have the farthest to the left is -7, comma. Then -4, comma. Then 1, comma. Then 8. Simplify each expression means to calculate it. So remember that the absolute value means the distance a number is from 0 on the number line. So -11, how far is it from 0? It's 11 units. So the absolute value of -11 is 11. The absolute value of 100 is 100. Now we need to put the greater than symbol, the less than symbol, or the equal to symbol in between each. So the absolute value of -3 is 3. The absolute value of -1 is 1. So I'm going to use the greater than symbol because there's 2 dots on 3 and there's 1 dot on 1. Number 23 is 0. The absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of 5 is 5. 5 is greater than 0. So the 5, this part has 2 dots and this part has 1. This is 6. The absolute value of -6 is 6. These two are equal. This is a 4 and this is a -1. And 4 is greater than -1.